Explain. Oh, I don't know.
It's so cold.
Well, people, okay, so we're back with the fairly terrible lighting again because it's dark outside. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting back into the 5 o'clock in the morning wake up thing, possibly even 4 a.m. And the reason I'm doing this is that, well, to be honest, actually I'm too tired to tell you right now. First morning doing it, I'm feeked, so I'll do a transition and we'll talk later. Oh, Dev's not ready to vlog like this yet. Oh, hey there. Recording in flip flops and socks. I'm a fashion icon. Yeah, so I'm recording this clip outside. Thought it'd be more bright and enjoyable than the dark room upstairs at 5 o'clock in the morning. So what I wanted to talk about is why I like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and feel like it's better for me. So for me, I get a lot more done if I get up early. If I get up at 12 o'clock in the day already feels like a failure and I feel like I'm going to get nothing done, and therefore I'm not pushing myself to do much. Whereas I need to learn how to breathe on this camera. Whereas if I get up at 5 and get through a lot of things before the day's even properly started or anyone else is up, I feel like I've already had a successful start to the day and already kind of won, shall we say, like won the day. Yeah, so as I said, I have a list of things I do the night before to kind of keep myself accountable and try and get myself to get through as many tasks as possible, because I feel like if you go into the day and don't know what you're going to do, that you can get sidetracked easily and you can just end up having a day that you thought you were being productive on, but really you were doing shag all. Another reason getting up at that early is good is because nobody's up, nobody's Snapchatting you, nobody's on Instagram, nobody's on Facebook. If you go on them, it's dead. So it's helpful that way. There's no distractions, it's not even bright outside, you can't go anywhere, nothing's open. As well, I feel like if you look at some of the people that are doing amazing things or that are hugely successful or are wildly smart, they don't do everything like everyone else. They have this difference about them, and a lot of them will get up early, or some of them will stay up all night. It's one or the other. But I think if you can get up early, or even try it, maybe it wouldn't work for someone in like secondary school or something like that, but if you're in college, if you got up that extra couple of hours early and got your study for the evening done, it can clear up your evening massively, and you can do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, that is me talking about getting up early. Hopefully I'll get better at talking to a camera, because I still think I suck dick. The gym clip I'm going to do today is about your scapula, so about keeping your shoulder almost steady when you're benching. I'm just going to apply it to benching today. So I will give a brief start to it now, because that'll save my time in the gym, because I just want to jump in and jump out. So scapula has four main movements that I'm going to talk about, and your scapula is your shoulder blade. It's up here. So the four ones I'm going to talk about are protraction, which is when it moves forward; retraction, moving backwards; there's also depression, which is downwards; and elevation, which is upwards. There's also rotations, which would be like lateral or medial rotations, and abduction and adduction. But the four main ones that I just mentioned are what we're going to talk about. So it moves along your rib cage, and in a bench press, you want to be pushing out of a stable position. You don't want your shoulders moving all over the place, because if you even hold your shoulder forward in that protracted position and try to simulate a bench press, that's as far as you can get, and my hand is way off my chest. Whereas boom, bring that shoulder back, my hand can go way further. This allows you to produce a lot more force. If you think about it, if you're pushing from a stable base, you're going to be a lot stronger than if your shoulders are moving the whole time, because when you pull that shoulder into that position, your pecs run along your rib cage and into your upper arm, and this kind of creates a pulley system. Triage is where I got that analogy. So you're pulling down there, and there's tension along these fibers, and it's a better position for you to be pushing off of, not pulling off of. Pull your shoulder back and down, so it's retracting and depressing your scapula before you initiate the movement. So I'll give you a proper example in the gym there later. Yeah, hope you enjoyed listening to me talk for 8 to 10 minutes, or I don't know how long it is, but yeah, bye. Okay, so in the gym now, and now just to recap, what I want you to do is retract and depress your scapula. Now what I said was it's the opposite of protraction and elevation. So you want to bring it back, bring it down, set it in there and don't move it for the whole movement. So you do it with both arms, bang. Now what we noticed as well is this allows for a lot more thoracic extension in the upper back, which is better for bench because it allows you to get more muscle fibers in an advantageous position. So as I said, you're going to retract, depress, hold it there, bang. And it minimizes injury, puts you in a better position to produce more force, and it's just right. Just do it. Okay, I'm going to show you what it's like in the bench. So as I said, what you want to do is retract backwards and depress straight down and hold that throughout the whole movement. So I'll show you what that looks like. So what you want is to grab the back and then roll yourself off, retract, depress, and press that into the bench while also keeping some thoracic extension. And this will allow for more muscle fibers to get involved in the movement. Now, when you're lifting off, don't unlock your shoulder blades, they have to stay in place. So it look like this. And then control the rep and keep the shoulders placed. Okay, so that was just quick, simple. We'll go more in depth on benching and everything like that soon. Yeah, new video tomorrow, I suppose. Hope this helped. I'm sure it's helped somebody. I'm gonna try and treat it as if everyone is a beginner, even though there'll be people that'll know more, because I feel like if you do that and you cover it from the start, then at least beginners can learn, and anyone that does know stuff, they might learn something new. You don't know. Okay, see you tomorrow.